How well can I do on an exam that I never had to take? So I graduated from university around 7 or 8 months ago, I think. Um, and so in theory, I should be very up to scratch with Russian. However, I took my A levels during the pandemic, and so I never technically had to sit a real proper A level exam. So today I've decided that I'm going to do what I never properly did, and I'm going to do an A level paper from a few years ago and see how it goes.
Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the exam from 2024 and I'll be doing paper 1 because paper 2, from what I remember, you need to read literature for it, and paper 3 is speaking, I think. So I've never done this specific exam before because I did mine in 2021. So this is completely fresh to me. I don't know the answers. I will not be cheating, no dictionaries, etc. Okay, so let's get started. I can't remember how hard it was, I really can't.
This is the Pearson edXL GCE Russian Advanced Paper 1.
На конкурсе «Детское Евровидение» Казахстан представили вместе два мальчика, которых зовут Бекнур и Алинур. Они заняли 8-е место. Бекнуру...
Okay, I think that's all correct, hopefully.
Вопрос номер 2. Как я поступила учиться на программиста?
Меня зовут Аня. Я живу в городе и обычно веду влог о моде и уличном стиле. Многие люди поэтому удивляются, что вместе с этим я работаю в компьютерной сфере. Сегодня...
I can't write on this thing, so I'm going to write it on a piece of paper. Just trust me, when we come to marking it, they'll be there.
Я рада, что я оказалась в этой сфере. Я считаю, что девушкам нужно изучать программирование. К счастью, все больше девушек поступает на факультет кибернетики. Это классно.
Why is this kind of harder than I expected? They don't give you much time to write the answers, do they? Okay, I didn't have time to write this, so let's go back. She chose it, I think. Потому что она случайно, she not accidentally, she just happened to hear a lecture from that field. Is that the reason? Just on accident? Случайно. I haven't written in Russian in so long, and I'm also writing fast, so I will be making spelling mistakes, I think.
К счастью, все больше девушек поступает на факультет кибернетики. Это классно.
Okay, I don't know how you spell some of these words, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Вопрос номер 3.
There we go.
О Москве.
О Москве.
Евгений, в вашем первом видео вы говорили, что переезд в Москву – это лучшее решение в вашей жизни. А сегодня мы говорим про минусы Москвы.
Да, идея жить в Москве может быть лучшим решением, но многие не согласились с моим мнением. Поэтому я решил сделать второе видео. Это отдельное видео и посвящается минусам Москвы.
Какие, например?
Самый важный минус, который все чувствуют буквально сразу, как только приезжают в столицу, это дистанция. Большой город – это большие дистанции. В целом, неважно, где вы живете, вы тратите много времени на транспорт. Абсолютно нормальным становится терять час или полтора времени. Это еще не так много.
This is all going way too fast.
Где вы?
Поэтому, когда у меня были выходные, я часто не хотел даже выходить из квартиры, проводя все время дома. С 2021 года случились проблемы не только в Москве, но и в целом в России из-за того, что цены на недвижимость так выросли. Сегодня вы просто будете в шоке, как сильно поднялись цены на аренду квартир.
Oh my god, why? It's not that they're speaking too fast, it's just that I can't write quick enough. They're saying so much information, and I have to pay attention to that, write things down, and also try and figure out which of the questions they're answering. It's surprisingly hard, actually. I heard the first part, I think. Although my answer to A is just хорошо. But it's true that he относился хорошо. So, okay. His second video is about the cons of living in Moscow. Which is, he decided to do a second video because people didn't agree. And then after that, things kind of fell apart. So let me actually read the questions first before I listen, because that helps if you're doing exams. Especially listening exams, you need to know what you're looking for.
Часа. Поэтому, когда у меня были выходные, я часто не хотел даже выходить из квартиры, проводя все время дома. С 2021 года случились проблемы не только в Москве, но и в целом в России из-за того, что цены на недвижимость так выросли. Сегодня вы просто будете в шоке, как сильно поднялись цены на аренду квартир.
Oh my god. Okay, I think I got the gist. On to the
Вопрос номер 4.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks.
Как было в 1991 году?
Не очень хорошо.
Отрывок 4а.
Ровно 30 лет назад в Советском Союзе была попытка государственного переворота. Танки в Москве, арест президента на юге страны, тотальный дефицит товаров и непонятная экономическая ситуация в большинстве российских регионов.
Геннадий Янаев – это человек, который объявил себя президентом СССР. Он говорил о введении в стране чрезвычайного положения с главной целью сохранить социалистическую систему.
Okay, again, a lot of information. I cannot write that quickly. Am I the problem? I don't think I'm a slow writer. I just generally can't comprehend and write that quickly. Okay, I need to listen to that one again because there was a lot of information there. Like they were speaking very slowly, but like I could understand what they were saying. I just can't write that quick.
Всем казалось,
Okay.
что 3 дня вся страна находилась в неясном положении.
Геннадий Янаев – это человек, который объявил себя президентом СССР. Он говорил о введении в стране чрезвычайного положения с главной целью сохранить социалистическую систему.
Oh my god, социалистическую.
Отрывок 4б.
Slow down. This goes a lot faster than I remember it going, by the way. Okay. Oh. I forgot that. Do we really have to do this? Oh my god. I had to do this at university as well, and it was a nightmare. Okay. 3 details for each one. 3 details about the situation in Novosibirsk. Okay.
Я выходил на балкон, и было видно, чем занимаются солдаты. По оценкам историков, именно нейтралитет армии и поведение солдат к демонстрантам на улицах привели к очень быстрому падению путчистов.
Конец записи.
Again, just too much information to write at that speed. Let's go back.
Очевидно, популярные идеи.
Играла классическая музыка. Я жил в доме, где жил рыцарь. У них было совершенно спокойное настроение. Никто из них не собирался закрывать границы или открывать границы. Я выходил на балкон, и было видно, чем занимаются солдаты. По оценкам историков, именно нейтралитет.
Okay, that was like harder than I expected somehow. There was so much guys, like I need to show this to you. Like this is the amount of information I wrote. I don't know if I wrote too much or not enough. Maybe both. But like, how the hell am I meant to write all that whilst also listening? I can't multitask like that. Okay, moving on to the reading. Okay. Reading about homeless people in Moscow. Okay. Ismail. He didn't talk much, but he read a lot. He sat on the bus stop or on the floor next to the bins where he found lunch. Okay. This one seems easy. This one. Ismail. Just digital. Ismail. Classical. Science fiction. Okay. The author of the text. Okay, the author of the text makes sense. Okay, on to the next one. Oh my god. I remember these ones where you have to pick multiple. It was always so stressful. Okay. Dances at the ball. Okay. Usually they're sort of in order though. Oh, it's from Anna Karenina. I was like, these names sound so familiar. Don't shoot me, but I have not read Anna Karenina. I read a little bit, but it was a bit long for me. I'm more of a Crime and Punishment type girl. Yeah, that's okay. Theatre. That's true as well. Yeah, he likes to. Yeah. Getting into it so much from him. That's not true. To the dance. There was another actually. I know the dance specifically. Nobody knows. I don't know what dance. Well, that's fine. Okay, I'm getting the dance. Oh, these are so long. I'm gonna do these off camera, guys. TikTok. Oh my god, the idea of talking about TikTok on an A-level exam is crazy. What times we live in? Okay. In 2020, TikTok. Oh, sorry, this is in Russian. TikTok stал популярным. Okay. Okay. Dirty air in St. Petersburg. I went to St. Petersburg and I don't remember it being dirty, but I was only there for like a week, to be fair. Okay. Also, it doesn't kind of like rephrasing like in French. But yeah, 19. I haven't rephrased the last name. How would you rephrase the last name? Okay, there's a lot of questions that are not very interesting, so I'm going to skip to the translation, which is, in my opinion, the most interesting. Okay, so I'll have to. Oh, it's into English. That's not too bad. As long as you know all the words and everything, I think this should be okay. Let's see. Okay, the relationship towards work in Russia is first of all characterized by the ideas of stability, career, and responsibility. I like translation. I feel like it's the not fun. I feel like you can't really call an exam fun, but it's the most interesting part of the exam, I think. I also definitely don't think I'm getting 100%. That worked. First most. I thought the word multiple is not full. Maybe first most. Categorized by ideas. Experts recently and that more of. Even English, I can't write very fast. I feel like translation is definitely something that I've got better at since school, because I feel like whenever I did Latin and Russian in school, like whenever I translated, it would always be the sentence structure would be the same as the Russian sentence structure, which in English sounds crazy. Like if I said, also it is important, you just can't do it. Like it's just a different sentence. Like you have to rephrase things and think about how they sound in English. That's the most important thing when you're translating. And that definitely is something that sunk in during university. But during A-levels, it was way more important to just get the word correct rather than fuss about sentence structure and things like that. So they were completely fine a lot of the time if you phrase things weirdly, but in university that does not fly. You get marks taken away for that. Productive. Okay. Other respondents said talk about the respect for their co-workers or the respect for their co-workers about new technology. That was long. That was long as hell. Okay. Let us finally look at the answers, shall we? D-A-C-B. D-A. Really? Well, I've already got one wrong. And B. So I got 3 marks. Okay, that's fine. And then this is where I started writing things down. So, Omodia, yep. Oh, I'm on the page. Okay. Yeah. 1. Yep. Yep. Okay, let me do the maths, because I'm not very good at maths. Okay, so drum roll, please. I got 75 out of 80. Pretty good, right? Not too shoddy. It's not 100%. It probably should be. But, you know, I'm not in exam conditions, not paying 100% attention. I believe that would probably be an A star or an A. I hope so, because that's what I got in the actual exam. So what are my main takeaways from this? First of all, the listening section, actually kind of hard. It's really hard to write and listen at the same time, especially if you're still writing and then move on to the next part. It's like, whoa. Either way, it was interesting. What can I say? Was it harder than I remember? Probably not, because I probably found it a lot harder back then. Obviously now I know a lot more Russian, so I understood it perfectly fine. But maybe I thought I would be able to do better. I don't know. Like, I feel like, I mean, obviously there's a big difference between knowing a language and answering specific questions, because you have to be paying attention. Was I paying attention? I was trying. But nevertheless, it was interesting.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more and let us know what videos you want to see in the comments.